Well, hi. Welcome back to Glitter 50. Um, just putting my eyeshadow primer on. This seems to have dried out quite quickly. It goes on like it's supposed to, sort of, but then this is the Sigma eyeshadow base primer. It just feels drier than this is the one in Ignite, and the one I had in begins with a P. I can't remember what it's called now. It'll come to me, but um, it seemed a little. It didn't dry out quite as quickly. So today I am getting ready to go back to the orthopedic doctor. I'm going to use my Solomono 2 from Odin's Eye. I'll show you the colors. This is one of my favorite eye looks to do. I'm going to be using the yellow, the orange, the purple, and a little bit of the blue. So I'm going to start off with the purpley color. It's called, can't even tell. The letters are too small. We'll just go with that. So I put the darker in a blob out here. Anyway, she wants to do a shot today, which I've had a shot before and it didn't really work out real well, but I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt because this is a new clinic, this is a new doctor, and she wants to actually go in with an ultrasound so that she can see where she's putting the medication, which is supposed to be better than just blindly going in and doing a shot. So we'll see. The last one lasted less than a month. Didn't even last a month. Which I would assume would mean that I have a high metabolism, but my body doesn't seem to think that because everything else doesn't metabolize fast. Anyway, so today, that is my goal, is to go and do that. So I'm excited. She said that if this doesn't work, then I can go to see the. I'm just cleaning it off on the switch. I can go and see the orthopedic doctor. Now I'm going in with Warm Light, which is that yellow, and I'm going to go in to the front and just blend that. So I like her approach. You know, she's not the one to make the decision on whether or not I have surgery on my knee, which, okay, I have to go see an orthopedic surgeon, if that be the case. And she read my files, so she knows that the other doctor said no, that I shouldn't have surgery, but they want me to do all this other stuff, and maybe doing all that other stuff is what I need to do. Trust the process. So now I'm going into Solar, which is that orange color. Same brush, just cleaned it off. And I'm just going to build between the two. And I'm going to do that on both sides. And it doesn't look like I've done anything really other than put some shadow down, but I'll blend it in a minute. So just trust the process. So now I'm blending it. If you hear snoring, you know, it's Grogu. So I'm trusting that hopefully the shot will do what it needs to do and I'll get some relief. Going in with a little bit more of that purpley color because I don't like the way it's blending right there. But it doesn't really matter because I'm going to go in with sparkly shadow and it'll cover up all the parts that don't look good. Just taking a little bit of that orange, just a smidge on the top, tapping it out, and then going over the outer corner and blending. Now I'll go with a little bit over here and do the same kind of blend. So I'm hoping that that'll do okay. I'm really hoping that that'll do okay. So in other news, this week I decided, so we have some family members, I call them family members, they're really close friends of ours that have been really instrumental in our marriage and just in our lives. And so they were, pardon me, young kids when I came into this relationship, and now they're grown kids and they have started to have kids of their own. It's kind of crazy. So they are having children, and one of them just had their first baby boy, and the other one is due to have a baby boy in a couple of months. So I decided that I was going to make some shark tail blankets. They're so cute. Except for I'm going in with a little bit of Dream, which is this purpley, very light purple, and I'm going to blend between here. I just think that that's going to give the look that I'm looking for. There we go. Sometimes it comes out just the way I like it, and sometimes I need to add just a little bit more. So anyway, I am going to, I've made one blanket. It's in the other room or else I would show you. Okay. Trying to decide now what color. Well, I don't really need to because I generally go in with this color. Glimmer Grasp. So I made that. And I don't like the way the tail looks, but it's what the pattern said, so I did it. But for the next one, I'm going to look and see if there's a little bit different pattern that I can use that I'll feel better about. I don't know. It's a kid's blanket, So there's that. Today I've kind of been up and down all over the place, which is par for the course for me. I got up and I started boiling some eggs and making some bacon, and boiled up some pasta and peeled the eggs. We're going camping, and it has today's Thursday, by the way. This will probably go up on Monday, but see, isn't that just a beautiful color? Anyway, I'm making a pasta salad, or I've made a pasta salad, and when I get home from the doctor's office, I'm going to make a potato salad because we're having a potluck up at camp, but we're also it's kind of like a competition type thing. So that'll be fun. I love this color. This is like my perfect color. I love like a yellowy, you'll see in a minute when I put my blush and highlighter on. This is what I love this. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of this color, but I'm going to use my brush. And I'm going to spray it. Ooh. Just dug the end of my brush. Oh, what brush am I using? This is the Sigma Beauty EO4. It's just so cute. I love Singe Beauty, and Angie is Angelica Nyqvist. Sorry, you can't even see me. Just spraying it with whatever setting mist. Oh, that's a cat here. And I'm just going to go over the edge to kind of blend between the purple and the yellow. Just a smidge. There we go. Yes. Angelica Nyqvist is one of the beauty creators that I watch, and this is her brand of makeup brushes. Singe Beauty. This yellow is so pretty. It's like an orangey yellow. That's why it's called Singe. Because she likes color, and I love it. Do we see the... Okay. Brushing it off. Putting the lid on that. This is from ADA or Shop Miss A. This is just a setting spray. Lock in your makeup. Non-drying, matte finish, lightweight, paraben free. I have not really used it as a full-on setting spray, but okay, so I'm taking my brush. And I'm just fluffing between the two. Just blending up a little, and so it just has a little bit more of a, maybe I'll take a little on my brush. I don't really care if I have fallout right now because I don't have the rest of my face on. Taking a little bit of Starry Sky, which is that yellowy orange, and I'm just gonna go up a little on my brush. There we go. Just because I want it to blend just a little bit more. Ta-da! Okay. And I know I said I was going to use the blue, but the blue is going to go on the bottom. It'll work. I know I've used my Tier so many times, so I'm not going to use that today. I'm going to use my ZC Multi-Effect Makeup Primer. I don't know what multi-effect means, other than the fact that it's sort of green. So I'm assuming that it's going to be color correcting, because I have a little bit of redness to my cheeks. A little hair bobble. So I have been watching, because while I'm crocheting the blanket, I've been, watching TV, keeping my hands busy watching TV, all the things. I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty. This is my Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop in the shade, says 3D1N. Is that what it is? I assume so. I thought it was like 5 or something like that, but damp beauty sponge. That's how much I'm going to use. Maybe. I might use more. This is really lightweight. I don't want anything too terribly heavy on my skin. Ooh, I forgot this had like a scent to it. I'm so used to using the Kush foundation, I didn't realize, and maybe it's just mine. It's not that old. It can't be. I'm going to use a little bit more, because I need to go down the neck and up here. See, it just evens the skin out. It doesn't really, it's not full coverage, because it just looks like my skin, but a little bit more. So I've been watching some TV. We'll go back into that. I have been watching, I have a Roku TV, and I subscribe to a little bit more. I subscribe to the Roku channel, and they have a Long Lost Family, but I believe it's the British version of it, because it's all based out of England, and they go to South Africa, and I mean, they go and they find the families everywhere, and oh my goodness, the stories that are told, families from way back when I mean, not that it's ever a good thing to get pregnant out of wedlock, but before, it wasn't so, I mean, long ago it was completely frowned upon. Like, you did not do that, and if you did, you got sent away to go have a baby, and then you came back without said baby. I'm gonna take my Sigma which one is this? F72. So it's a brush and I'm just brushing along. This is really, really soft. Like these bristles are super, super soft. So anyway, I've been watching that and seeing what people went through back in the day and missing their children, and and their moms and their brothers and their sisters, and oh my goodness. So I'm sitting there crocheting, crying my little bitty eyes out. I know. So here's this. I've also been watching House of Dragons, which is the prequel to Game of Thrones. Oh my goodness. Whew. So Fenty butter. That's getting crazy, that series. And I watched all of Bridgerton, season 3. I'm on season 3. And oh my goodness, it's crazy. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to. I don't want to spoil anything. But wow. If you haven't watched Bridgerton, you need to watch it. If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, you need to watch it. If you haven't watched House of Dragons, you need to watch it. That's not it. Where's my... Couldn't find my brush. It was right there in front of me, but I couldn't find it. There we go. Blending everything in. I think that looks really nice. Just even me out a bit. It doesn't look like I have, well, to me, it doesn't look like I have a huge amount of makeup on. To my husband, it would look like I had a huge amount of makeup on, but taking my Jacqueline bronzer, I'm going to put it on. Sorry. It's just been, you know, doing all the things. All the things. I told you I would show you my favorite blush and highlighter. Oh, I hear my clock. I always think of Cinderella when I hear that clock. That darn clock, always telling me what to do. Sorry. It just happens. I'd like to say hi, by the way, to all of the new people that have subscribed. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to be using Peach Gleam, which is a blush from Odin's Eye. I was going to say if I can open it. This is the color. But see, I got a thing going on. See, it's just, oh, if you hear the police, sorry. They're doing their job. We have crazy people around here. They do crazy things. Just part of life where I live. people jokingly call it Tacompton. It's Tacoma, but slowly but surely things keep coming up and up and up, and I'm blending a little bit with my eyeshadow, and then one of my favorite highlighters. This is a ColourPop Super Shock highlighter from the Winnie the Pooh and ColourPop edition. This is called Silly Old Bear. One of my absolute favorites because that a pale yellow is my favorite color. So there we go. I know it looks crazy right this minute. I'll fix it. So taking my brush and going over the top of it. And then my blush brush and, you know, blending it in. There we go. See how that looks? I love this. I love the pale yellow highlight. It looks so pretty. Alrighty, now I said I was going to use blue, and I'm going to go back to my brush, brush it off on the Sigma switch, and I'm going to use a little bit of this color and a little bit of this color. So these two colors, and then I'm going to go in with a little bit of the bluish, greenish color. So this is the lighter blue. So my eyes are going to look like a sunset. And of course, even before I even touch them, they are starting to water. Okay. Brushing that off, taking the deeper blue, just a little bit, and I'm going to go in just like that. Again, if you hear snoring, you know, it's Grogu, my puppy. And I'm going up a little bit into the purple, giving myself a little bit of a blend between the two. Brushing that off, going into that sparkly, gonna spray it. And dab just a smidge. And then I'm going to take if I can even grab it out of here. I have them all clean, but I'm going to take my Silly Old Bear. On like a pencil type brush. And that's my inner corner highlight. Spray my face and mascara. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Line my waterline, but let's just wait until this all dries down. I'm keeping my eyes closed because I don't want it to wrinkle. That's my plan anyway. And I'm going to find Prance and put Prance in my waterline. Now, which mascara to use? My Fenty Beauty. I still love this. I still have a backup. It just, there are some other ones that are kind of winning out a little bit more than this now. But see, this is the Hella Thick. Because I like long, thick lashes. Oh my goodness, he sounds so cute. Can you hear him snoring? I hope you can. He's just too cute. Okay, so that's the Hella Thick. This is the Supernatural from Melt. I'm just going to do this and show you the difference, and then I'm going to put it on both. Because I honestly want to see like a side-by-side comparison of how it looks on my eyes. I know it's hard to talk and put mascara on at the same time it's mascara, but I don't see any difference. I think maybe the Supernatural has a little bit more lift to it. Like it's holding, and maybe it's just because I just got done putting it on, but so now I'm going to add it to the Hella Thick side. I don't like putting it on my lower lashes because my eyes water. Now I'm going to take the Hella Thick. Sorry, Tanky, I didn't mean to startle you. He was laying on my foot and he jumped when that dropped. But at least they mix well together. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to take this down, grab my comb. Should I put on some lips? Maybe I ought to. Sure. This is Love Bug from ColourPop. I had on some of the Honey Pot. See, it shrinks. And now I'm going to go in with Lunar Beauty. Which one is this? Zara. Give it a nice mix. Ta-da! This is going to be my final look today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, who's better than you? Nobody. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.